Hello, and a very warm welcome back to Hello Daily English. We are so happy to see you again today.
Hi, everyone. It is great to be here with you. My name is Jack.
And I am Emma. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English listening and speaking. If you are new here, or if you haven't done it yet, please click that subscribe button and give this video a like.
Yes, please help us by clicking like. It really helps our channel grow so we can make more long videos for you to practice with.
Today, we have a massive, very important topic. We are going to talk about everything related to jobs, the workplace, and your career.
That's right. We will talk about our daily work routines, how to handle a job interview, how to talk about your colleagues, and even how to manage stress at work. It is going to be a full guide.
So please get comfortable, maybe get a cup of tea or coffee, and let's practice English together. But first, Jack, before we talk about work, how are you today?
I am excellent, thank you, Emma. I feel really energetic today. The sun is shining, and I had a very good sleep last night. How are you doing?
I am doing very well, thank you. I had a lovely, relaxing weekend, so I feel ready to work today. I feel refreshed.
That is good to hear. Refreshed is a great word. It means you have new energy. What did you do this weekend to feel refreshed?
Well, on Saturday, I decided to stay home. I wanted a quiet day. I read a book and I cleaned my apartment.
Cleaning is not always fun, but having a clean home feels wonderful. I understand. My weekend was a little different. I went to the park on Saturday.
Oh, that sounds nice. Was the weather good?
Yes, it was sunny and warm. I saw many people walking their dogs. It was very peaceful. Then on Sunday, I visited my family. We had a big dinner together.
Family time is the best. What did you eat?
We had roast chicken and potatoes. My mother makes the best potatoes, and we talked for hours. It was very nice to catch up with them.
That sounds delicious. But now the weekend is over, and it is time to talk about our main topic, work. So, Jack, let's start with the most common question people ask. What do you do?
What do you do? This means, what is your job, right?
Exactly. So, Jack, what do you do?
I work as a graphic designer.
A graphic designer? That sounds very creative. Can you explain to our viewers what a graphic designer actually does?
Sure. I make pictures and designs on a computer. For example, I design logos for companies. You know, the picture that represents a brand, like the Apple for Apple computers.
Yes, I know what a logo is. So you draw them.
Yes, I use special software on my computer to draw them. I also choose colors and fonts. It is a fun job because I can be creative, but sometimes it is difficult if the client doesn't like my ideas.
I can imagine. Clients can be picky. Picky means they are difficult to please. What about your work environment? Do you work in a big office?
No, actually, I work from home most of the time. My office is in my apartment. I have a big desk, 2 computer monitors, and a very comfortable chair.
Working from home is very popular now. We call that remote work.
What about you, Emma? What do you do?
I am a teacher. I teach English to children.
Oh, that is a wonderful job. Children are so full of energy.
Yes, they are. My students are between 6 and 10 years old. Sometimes it is loud and sometimes it is tiring, but it is very rewarding.
Rewarding. That is a fantastic word. Can you explain what rewarding means in this context?
Of course. If a job is rewarding, it means it makes you feel good inside. It gives you satisfaction. When a student learns a new word or smiles, I feel happy. It feels like I'm doing something important.
So you work in a school building?
Yes, I work in a small language school. It is near my house, so I can walk to work.
You walk to work. That is very convenient. My commute is very different.
Let's talk about that word, commute. What is a commute?
A commute is the journey you take from your home to your work. For me, because I work from home, my commute is about 10 seconds. I just walk from my bedroom to my living room.
That is the best commute. No traffic, no buses.
Exactly. But in my old job, I had a long commute. I used to take the bus. It took about 45 minutes every morning.
45 minutes is a long time. So, Jack, tell us about your daily routine on a workday. What does a typical day look like for you?
Well, on a weekday, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. My alarm clock rings and I get up.
7 a.m. That is a reasonable time. Do you start work immediately?
No. I need coffee first. I am like a robot before coffee. I go to the kitchen, make a big cup of coffee, and maybe eat some toast.
Breakfast is important. I usually eat yogurt and fruit.
After breakfast, I take a shower and get dressed. Even though I work from home, I like to wear normal clothes. It helps me feel like I am at work.
That is a good psychological trick. If you stay in pajamas, you might feel sleepy.
Exactly. So, I sit at my desk at 9 a.m. sharp. The first thing I do is check my emails.
Emails. The start of every modern job. Do you get many emails?
Oh yes, too many. Clients asking questions, my boss asking for updates. I spend about 1 hour just reading and writing emails.
I know that feeling. In my job, I check emails too, but then I have to prepare my lessons. I need to get the books ready, print papers, and clean the whiteboard.
So your morning is busy with preparation.
Yes, my classes start at 10 a.m. I teach for 3 hours, and then I have a lunch break. When do you have lunch, Jack?
I usually have lunch at 12:30. Because I am at home, I can cook something fresh. I make a sandwich or heat up some leftovers from dinner.
That sounds nice. Leftovers are the food remaining from the night before, right?
Yes. If I cook pasta on Monday night, I eat the leftover pasta for lunch on Tuesday. It saves time and money.
I usually bring a packed lunch to school. I eat in the teacher's lounge with my colleagues.
Colleagues. That is a very useful word. Can we explain it again for our new viewers? Of course.
Colleagues are the people you work with. They are not your family and maybe not your best friends, but you work together in the same company or school. Another word is coworkers.
Do you like your colleagues?
Yes, I do. They are very friendly. We talk about our students or about TV shows or our weekend plans. It is nice to have people to talk to during the break.
That is one thing I miss about working in an office. Working from home can be a little lonely sometimes. I don't have colleagues to talk to at lunch. I only talk to my cat, Buster.
Buster is your colleague? Does he help you with your graphic design?
No, he is a terrible employee. He just sleeps on my keyboard and asks for food.
That is funny. So after lunch, what happens?
The afternoon is usually for deep work. I turn off my email and I focus on designing. I draw, I use the software, I choose colors. This is the part I enjoy the most.
It sounds creative. Do you listen to music while you work?
Yes, always. I listen to calm music like jazz or classical. It helps me concentrate. What about you?
I cannot listen to music because I am talking to students. In the afternoon, I have 2 more classes. The children are sometimes tired in the afternoon, so we play games or sing songs to keep them awake.
That is a good strategy. What time do you finish work?
I finish at 4:30 p.m. Then I tidy up the classroom and walk home. What about you?
I finish at 5 p.m. usually. Sometimes if I have a deadline, I work later.
Deadline. That is a very important word in the workplace. What is a deadline?
A deadline is the time or date when a task must be finished. For example, if my client says, I need this logo by Friday, then Friday is the deadline.
And you must not miss a deadline.
No, never. Missing a deadline is bad. It is unprofessional. So sometimes I work late, which we call overtime, to meet the deadline.
I understand. Teachers have deadlines too, like for grading tests or writing reports. It can be stressful.
Stressed, yes. Work can be stressful. What do you do when you feel stressed at work?
When I feel overwhelmed or stressed, I try to take a short break. I drink a cup of herbal tea or I take deep breaths. It helps me stay calm.
That is good advice. When I am stressed, usually because my computer is slow or a client is difficult, I stand up and stretch. Or I look out the window for 5 minutes.
Taking a break is important. Now, Jack, we talked about our current jobs, but what about getting a job? That is a big topic for our learners.
Oh yes, the job interview. It can be very scary.
Did you have a job interview for your current job?
Yes, I did, but it was online via a video call.
Tell us about it. How did you prepare?
Well, preparation is the most important thing. First, I updated my CV.
CV. That stands for curriculum vitae. In America, they often call it a resume. It is the document with your work history and education.
Exactly. I made sure my CV looked professional. Then I researched the company. I looked at their website to understand what they do.
That is very smart. You should always know about the company before the interview.
Then I practiced answering common questions. I stood in front of a mirror and talked to myself.
What kind of questions did you practice?
Questions like, tell me about yourself and what are your strengths and weaknesses?
What are your strengths and weaknesses? That is a classic question. It is difficult to answer. How did you answer it?
For strengths, I said I am creative, I am organized, and I am a hard worker.
Good adjectives. Creative, organized, hardworking.
For weaknesses, it is harder. You don't want to say, I am lazy or I am always late. That would be a bad idea.
No, definitely not. You won't get the job.
So I said, sometimes I work too hard and forget to take breaks, but I am learning to manage my time better.
That is a very clever answer. It turns a weakness into something positive. You show that you are trying to improve.
I tried. And during the interview, I tried to smile and look confident, even though my hands were shaking because I was nervous.
Being nervous is normal, but smiling helps. It makes you look friendly. And clearly, you did a good job because you got the job.
Yes, I was very happy when they called me to offer me the job.
Let's do a little role play for our viewers. I will be the interviewer and you be the candidate. Are you ready?
I am ready. I am putting on my professional voice.
Hello, welcome. Please sit down. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Hello. Thank you. My name is Jack. I have been a graphic designer for 5 years. I enjoy creating visual solutions for companies, and I am very passionate about art and technology.
Very good. And why do you want to work for our company?
I admire your company's work. I think you are very innovative, and I want to be part of a team that creates high-quality products.
Excellent answer. Innovative means new and creative. That is a great word to use.
Thank you. It is important to sound enthusiastic. You must show that you really want the job.
And at the end of the interview, did you ask any questions?
Yes, it is good to ask questions. I asked, what does a typical day look like in this job? And what is the team like?
That shows you are interested. And after the interview, did you do anything?
I sent a short email to say thank you. I wrote, "Dear hiring manager, thank you for your time today. I enjoyed learning about the position."
That is very polite. Politeness is key in English cultures.
Absolutely. So, Emma, we have talked about the daily routine, the commute, the tasks, and the interview. What about the workplace culture?
That is interesting. Every workplace is different. In my school, the culture is very friendly and open. We help each other. We are a team.
Teamwork is vital. In my old office, we had a lot of meetings. Some were boring, but some were fun. We also had office parties.
Office parties, like for Christmas?
Yes, or for birthdays. If it was a colleague's birthday, we would buy a cake and sing happy birthday in the break room. It builds good relationships.
It does. We also had Casual Friday at my old job.
Casual Friday. What is that?
It means that from Monday to Thursday, we had to wear formal clothes like suits or shirts. But on Friday, we could wear jeans and t-shirts. It was more relaxed.
I like that idea. It makes the end of the week feel special. Now that I work from home, every day is Casual Friday for me.
Lucky you! But you know, Jack, not everyone has an office job. Some people work outdoors or in shops or in hospitals.
That's true. My brother is a nurse. He works in a hospital. His routine is very different. He works shifts.
Shifts. That is a good word. Can you explain it?
Working shifts means you don't work 9 to 5 every day. Sometimes you work at night, sometimes in the morning. He works 12 hours, then he has a few days off.
That sounds exhausting. Exhausting means very, very tiring.
It is exhausting, but he loves helping people. It is a very important job.
And my friend works in a restaurant. She's a chef. She works evenings and weekends because that is when people go out to eat.
So her schedule is the opposite of ours. While we are relaxing on Friday night, she is working hard in the kitchen.
Exactly. Every job has its own schedule and its own challenges.
But no matter what the job is, we use similar words to talk about it.
Yes, we have used so many good words today. I think it is time for a detailed vocabulary review. What do you think, Jack?
I think that is a fantastic idea. Let's review the key words so our viewers can remember them.
Okay, let's start with colleague.
A colleague is a person you work with, a coworker. I have lunch with my colleagues.
Great. Next word, commute.
Commute is the journey to and from work. My commute takes 30 minutes by bus.
Good. How about deadline?
Deadline is the time when you must finish a task. I have a deadline on Friday, so I am very busy.
Okay, what about salary? We didn't mention this one much, but it is important.
Yes. Salary is the money you earn from your job. Usually we talk about a yearly salary or a monthly salary. He has a good salary.
And similar to salary is wage. Wage is usually money paid per hour.
Correct. The minimum wage is the lowest amount you can be paid per hour.
Next word, full-time and part-time.
Full-time usually means working about 40 hours a week, like 9 to 5, 5 days a week. Part-time means working fewer hours, maybe 20 hours a week.
I work full-time as a teacher. I have a part-time job at a cafe.
Perfect. Let's talk about promotion.
Ooh, a promotion. That is a happy word. A promotion is when you get a better position in your company. Maybe you become a manager, and usually you get more money.
She worked very hard and got a promotion.
And the opposite, to fire or to resign.
To be fired means the company tells you to leave because you did something wrong or they don't need you. That is sad. He was fired for being late every day.
And to resign means you choose to leave. You say, I am leaving this job. Maybe because you found a better job. I resigned from my job to travel the world.
That is a dream. Okay, one more. Overtime.
Overtime means working extra hours. If you work more than your normal hours, you are working overtime.
I worked overtime yesterday to finish the project.
Wow, that is a lot of vocabulary. Colleague, commute, deadline, salary, full-time, promotion, resign, overtime. If you know these words, you can talk about almost any job situation.
Yes, and remember the interview words too. CV or resume, strengths, and weaknesses.
I feel like we have covered so much. I hope our viewers are taking notes.
I hope so too. But remember, the best way to learn is to practice. Don't just listen, try to speak.
Yes, imagine you are in an interview. Imagine you are talking to a new colleague. What would you say?
You can practice in front of a mirror or record your voice on your phone.
Or write comments on our video.
That leads us perfectly to our favorite part of the video, the question of the day.
Yes, we love reading your comments. It is the best part of our week.
Today, we have a two-part question for you.
2 parts. Exciting. Part 1. What is your dream job? If you could do anything, what would you be? A pilot? A doctor? A writer?
And part 2, why? Tell us why you like that job. Is it because it is creative? Is it because you help people?
For example, you could write, my dream job is to be a chef because I love cooking delicious food for people.
Or my dream job is to be a photographer because I love traveling and taking pictures of nature.
Or maybe, my dream job is to be retired.
That is a good dream too.
Please write your answers in the comments below. We read every single one, and we love to see the different dreams from people all over the world.
And try to use some of the vocabulary we learned today. Use words like rewarding or creative or full-time.
It is great practice, and don't worry about making mistakes. We are all learning together.
Exactly. This is a safe place to practice.
Well, Jack, I think that brings us to the end of our work and job masterclass.
It does. It was a long conversation, but I had fun. I hope it wasn't too boring, like a long meeting.
I don't think so. I think it was very useful. Thank you, everyone, for spending your time with us today.
Yes, thank you. You are doing a great job learning English. It takes effort, but you are making progress every time you watch and listen.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us. And share it with a friend who is also learning English.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video. We have many more interesting topics coming soon.
Maybe next time we can talk about shopping or going to the doctor or hobbies.
Those are all great ideas. Let us know in the comments what you want to hear.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep smiling.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful week at work or at school or at home.
Bye-bye. See you in the next video.
Take care.